Let's see if the thing works, right? Let's see if we can get some island time in Europe. I just clicked the button. We'll see if the alert goes out. And if anybody joins, if you're here, please say hello. It's Sunday night, here at least. I know it's Sunday afternoon back in the States. It is after 11 o'clock p.m. here, the night before a cruise. And I'm sure that all of you know exactly how that feels. I would say the majority of us islanders have trouble sleeping the night before a cruise. Do you have trouble sleeping the night before a cruise? The answer is probably yes. Yes. We're still playing the luggage game. Look at this. Luggage, luggage, luggage. Still trying to figure out how we're going to get all of this to work. I hope this is working. If you guys are on, let me know. Let me know you're here. This was impromptu, but I told Amanda, with it being Sunday and us, the excitement of getting on board the Venezia tomorrow, we couldn't let the day go by, the night go by, without at least hopping on and saying hello. We've tried to keep all of you updated, but we have been so busy. We're talking 14 plus hours a day away from our Airbnb. I see people saying hello now. There's Travel with Hayden. Hey, how are you? Blessed Nadia's here. Chief is here. What's up, Derek? How are you? I appreciate that very much, Chief. Dean's on deck. Kathy, JT, Frankie is here. Patricia, Jen, how about that? Jared. Oh, and Z, I see Z as well. Hope that everyone is having a great Sunday. Like I said, I guess it's about 4 o'clock, right? My local time, my central time, it's after 11 here. Only 21 days, Courtney says, until your time in the islands. Make it slow down, right? Once you're inside 21 days, look at that. Amanda, she has been the past at least hour trying to make this show work. Luggage is insane. We're on a 3-week trip, and so the luggage has been crazy anyway. But just trying to juggle everything in taxi situations, you can't fit 6 bags in a taxi. I can tell you that. Marty, great to see you. Martin, thank you so much for that super chat. Martin says, have a great trip. Just got off the celebration and getting on board the Conquest. Oh my gosh, Martin. What an unbelievable trip for you. Thank you so much for that super chat. It means a lot to us. Your support means a lot. We've had almost a record week on views. That's all due to you. So many of you you share our content with your family and your friends and Facebook groups that you're in. We received a badge from YouTube this past week for one of the highest number of both watches the last week, hours the last week, and subscribers. I think we've had like 400 subscribers in the last 6 days. But thank you for your support. A lot of you support us that way. We appreciate that. Martin, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate that. And I hope you had fun on the celebration. I'm going to venture out and say that you did. The Conquest is special. That was our first cruise. Amanda and I had our first cruise on the Conquest, 2011. She's special. Lido Tito, hello from Skagway. Lido, I missed your FaceTime call. I don't even know what time it was here in the morning when you called, but I woke up and I saw it. I'm sorry. We had to head out and go to the train station. We went to Montserrat today. Wait till you see the pictures. It's unbelievable. It is. Hope you're having fun. You and Usnavi, Steve and Christy, hope you're having fun on the Luminosa and your Alaska cruise. I know you're having fun. I know you are. I got to catch up on Facebook and see your pictures. Venezia. John Hild was in town today. He is in town. We had an opportunity even to hop on board today. The ship is not here in Barcelona right now. She's just south, but they had a big travel agent, travel advisor, kind of special media day and training day. We almost did that. We did. We had an opportunity to, but we thought, you know what, we're in Barcelona only for a short amount of time. So we did not go, but we saw some of those videos that John shared. She looks unbelievable. We're going to do a ship tour, just as we did with the Carnival Vista. That was very well received by both islanders and those who had no clue who we were, but they were cruising on the Vista. Maybe they're searching YouTube. They loved it. And I'm going to try to have that out ASAP. Our itinerary is port intensive the first week. We have ports almost every single day. So I've got to first create the content, which will take me 2 or 3 hours to walk around the ship, create the ship tour. And then, of course, you got to cut it all up and edit it and voiceover and the music and all of it. So it's going to take me just a little while, but we will indeed get it. And I will promise you to put out a good product. Shoot for, at least a 40, 45-minute tour of the Venezia. She looks beautiful. Linda, hello from Texas. I'm a long way from Texas right now. I am, but we're having fun. Penny, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Rhonda is here. Jen, thank you so much. Great to see y'all. Have a fabulous time. Jen, we already are. Amanda and I have been joking around today. Today's the 28th. We left the 24th. I got to Barcelona the 25th. So we've only had 3 days, 26th, 27th, and 28th. And it has been remarkable. I mean, I'm telling you. And a lot of people said, prepare for it. You're going to like this. It's exceeded expectations. You can hear probably all kinds of stuff outside. I'm sorry. But we are having so much fun. We are. And we can't wait to help so many of you have cruises booked, either a Mediterranean cruise or cruising from Barcelona. We can now say, hey, we're here. We can help you with what to do. Yesterday was crazy. If you haven't seen our pictures on Facebook, go look at them. We went snorkeling and we went to a special place, Special Beach on the Mediterranean, and cliff jumping. And it was like, it's stuff you see on TV that you say, man, I wish I could go there one day. I hope before I die, I can go to somewhere like that. And we did yesterday. It was crazy. Wait till you see what we did today, though. Today was crazy, too. But Gwen, hello. Rhonda, Janie, just boarded the White Pass Summit. Oh, my gosh, Lido. You guys are going to have a blast. Have you heard anything from the Carnival Sunshine? I saw that they were behind maybe disembarking, coming into port. I saw that earlier today. It looked like there was a bad storm. That was 12 hours ago maybe that I saw that. I'm not sure on the latest, though. Patricia, hopefully everything's fine there. The ship made it into port. The disembarkation process took place, and hopefully that new group of passengers is on board. We saw it this morning before we left. The first thing we did was check and see if anybody of our clients was on the ship, right, to see if we can take care of them. Sitting by the wave pool at the water park. Oh, you're right. You're right, Dean. Absolutely. 100%. It is. I've been sharing your videos in my Facebook group. Thank you, Courtney, for doing that. Everyone loves them. I hope you have. A few have joined your channel. They have. It's been a crazy week. Amanda's like, what'd you do different this week? I'm like, nothing. I explain to her all the time. My mindset is it's the same effort, the same level of work to script it, create it, edit it, post it. If 500 people watch it, if 5,000, if 25,000, it's the same effort for me. So I haven't done anything different, but maybe the content's been better. I don't know. Lido, have a great time. Just got the Conquest on Friday. 2 months into your next one, you're going to have a blast, Liz. You absolutely will. Your tours are always great. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. It'll be good. I'll make sure it's good. And I'll be honest, right? Sumter, South Carolina, Liz. I like it. Linda, thank you for that positive feedback. There's Mark, U.S. Army Combat Medic. Hope that you're having a great weekend, a Sunday afternoon. It's Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people are off work tomorrow. I hope that you're one of them if you're still working. I know a lot of us are retired. I say us like I'm included in that. I'm not. But hope a lot of you are not working tomorrow, even if you are still working. Sunshine got hit pretty hard. I saw that this morning. Hopefully everything's better, though, now. I'm not sure if it is or not. Joey and Matt, absolutely. Hello. I cannot wait to show you the ship. It's going to be fun tomorrow. There's a small event in the terminal tomorrow morning that we'll be a part of. And then, of course, I think we have a 9 o'clock check-in time. So we'll be among the first on board the ship. And I have debated, and you guys may help me with this, do we go live at 9 a.m., which is, 6, it's 3 a.m. Central Time, or do we just record it for now and post it later? I don't know. We'll see. We'll probably try to go live. We'll see how the service is. Yes, Jolie, happy Memorial Day. Jessica, hello. Go live at 9 a.m. It's going to be early. The thing that I fear the most is the notification goes out, and some people get upset at me that at 3 a.m. Central Time, boop, boop, YouTube, Island Time is live. And it's like, oh, I woke up people. So I don't know. We'll see. I will say one thing that I've really enjoyed has been the exceptional progress we've seen from our phone carriers. We have AT&T personally. We've been able to use our phone the entire time. Look at Jax over there. We've been able to use our phone the entire time for $10 a day. I know you can get a SIM card, local SIM card. We didn't go that route. We just it's $10 for my phone. It's $5 for every additional device. So we've been using our phones just like normal. Talk, text, data for directions like crazy, and it's been a blessing. Jax, are you excited to cruise tomorrow? You want to show everybody Paw Patrol. He has a whole suitcase packed for 15 days of Paw Patrol. Who's your favorite pup?
Marshall.
Marshall. Hey, Mom has already. I just saw this. Mom has already changed you into your cruise outfit. That's what you're wearing to get on the ship. Do you want to show everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, stand up. You and Bubba have the same waves for days, just chilling. Feel the energy. The big belly. Big belly, big belly, big belly, big belly. Whoop. Silly boy. And some palm tree shorts. You are ready for the cruise, aren't you? Yep, AT&T Day Pass is great. It really is. 210 countries, I think it is, and it has worked like a charm. Accessing Google reviews before you enter a restaurant has been huge, and then just those directions. We are staying. If you've been to Barcelona before, we are 2 minutes maybe from La Rambla, the Strip. I mean, it's loud outside. That's one of the negatives. It's like someone told me yesterday, a local said, we've been building buildings for 1,500 years and we haven't found out how to insulate them yet. You can hear noise, of course, just about every night. Hey, Randy, I hope that you're doing well. Rubble, Courtney likes Rubble. AT&T is our carrier, but I know that Verizon, T-Mobile also have plans, but AT&T has an unbelievable international plan, 210 countries, and we have used it. I mean, we've used our phones like crazy. So looking to book the ship in January of 2025. Carol, hopefully I help you decide whether or not the ship is for you. If you find out that, hey, yeah, I kind of like this thing, I want to sell on her, be sure to reach out to us. We'll get you the best pricing we can and get you on board quick. Yes, as Jen said, Randy, we have missed you. Randy and I have talked some on Messenger. Randy, we're glad that you're here, though. Any more cruise plans this year? Travel with Hayden, we do have some other cruise plans. I'll tell you what we know first off. Then I'll tell you maybe what we don't know. Our next, I say our next big project, it's our biggest project we've ever done, is the Carnival Jubilee inaugural, December the 23rd. Later this year, we have 21 or 22 cabins, I think. Matter of fact, our group is so big. I was talking just a couple of days ago to the groups department at Carnival. They've shut down. No other travel agent, travel advisor company can even start a group. We own the group space for December the 23rd on the Jubilee. We're going to have all kinds of goodies and things planned. We're so excited about that. So we have that cruise, but we can't go between now and December without cruising again. We're going to squeeze in something, I think, last week of July or first week of August. We don't have it booked yet. We'll see kind of what we feel like. Is it a 5 day? Is it a 7 day? Where is it from? Is it with kids? Without kids? We'll see as well. And then Amanda starts school in late August. So it's tough. We may book something. We booked something last minute for Thanksgiving this year. Last year. We'll probably do the same this year. So yeah, lots of cruising left this year. Some of it known, some of it unknown, which is tough for me to deal with, but it's a reality these days. Yes, absolutely. There's so many here that are selling Messiahs here, even cruising the Jubilee, and we're so excited for that cruise. We really are. It's going to be neat tomorrow to talk to Christine Duffy again. We've met her a couple of times now, and John Hild. We've been in some meetings. John has led, but never met him face to face. He knows who we are with Island Time, but it'd be neat to meet him tomorrow and ask some questions and confirm some things for the Jubilee. We're hoping to do some special things with both Christine and John. So we'll see what happens there, but we're excited about that. Marty's on their Mardi Gras. August the 26th, that's going to be here before you know it, just, when summer ends, school gets back into session. Come with us on the Radiance. Those dates could work, 8/7 to 8/11. I think Amanda goes back maybe that following Monday, so we could look at that most definitely. July the 18th, going to Alaska. That would just about work, Robin. It would. We're looking for that late July, early August. And so I think we'll start looking maybe this cruise. I'll be honest with you. Amanda was a huge help planning this whole trip. I mean, what we did yesterday, what we did today was all her. And I was so wrapped up. I've told my close friends this. I haven't shared this on Island Time, but honestly, I was so busy, and Amanda was too, but she found time to do it. Planning and booking other people's trips that we didn't have our trip planned the way we needed to and the way that we were used to until right before. And so anyway, it's where it needs to be now, but it was late. It was. Oh, have we had any tapas? Absolutely. Less than 3 hours ago. Less than 3 hours ago, we have so enjoyed. I would say the culture, but it's really the cultures that make up Barcelona. No matter what you like, music, food, whatever it is, there's an array of everything. And I still have, knock on wood, cards are there. Yeah, there's not much cash in it, but it's still here. No pickpocket yet. So keep it in my front pocket. I have zippers on most of my clothes I've been wearing, but everything's been good. It has. Let's see what we got. Absolutely, Courtney. I will share those condolences. We have printed out, it was probably 125 comments that you guys left on a post we had on Facebook. And we have a special gift for John. It's a customized gift. It's not, this happened so quick to us leaving. The gift is not done. They're wind chimes that has his mom's name, birth date, and death date, and a special message, and they're wind chimes. And so we're going to mail those actually to him via the office in Miami, but we have comments to share with him on a card. So we will absolutely do that 100%. June 17th, Jill, it's going to come up quick. It is. Yes, Dean, you're right about that. If you haven't looked into the international package from your phone carrier, do so. AT&T's is very good. Messiah, we can manage if you booked it to the last. I think we're up to 60 days now with Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean usually allows transfers within the first 30 days, but they've been the rules a little bit for us because the volume that we do with them. So I'll shoot you an email asking for some details, and we can do that. Yep. Bill, how do we like our cabin? We're still in an ocean view, and I'm still looking for a balcony. I've been looking for months. Let me just check right now. How crazy would it be if right now I check and there's a balcony open? I've looked for months. Modify booking. Nope. Interior. We have an ocean view cabin, and we'll be happy with that. If that's all that's there, we'll be happy with it. Currently, we're in an Airbnb. We'll have to do a review of this whole place, but it has been awesome, this Airbnb, and it is a shared environment. I know some people say, no way. I was one of those, but the way that the floor plan is set up, we've had our own 2 bedrooms. It's been good, so I'll share that as well. Dwayne's here from Illinois. Have you seen John Hill's videos? Yes, absolutely. We've been keeping up with him all day. His videos posted, and he's staying at the International Hotel here. We thought about even maybe saying hello, but we're going to see him tomorrow, so we're excited about that. We're doing the 15-day selling on September 29th. That will be here quick as well. Hopefully we share some content with you that's valuable. There's so many new venues, bars, and restaurants. Amanda and I were talking over dinner. What are we having for lunch tomorrow? Is it the new Guy's Burger, the pepperoni burger? or is it one of the new venues? There are several new venues to eat at. So we'll see. I don't know. Don't know where we're going to eat, but we have options, and we have 15 days to try it all. Right, Grant? Barcelona is remarkable. It is. We have so enjoyed Barcelona and this experience, and thankful. Our deal with Carnival was it was a casino offer, but not free by any means. I promise you that. But the airfare is what did us in, right? $406 a person from Little Rock, Arkansas to Barcelona, Spain. I can't fly domestically from Little Rock to Dallas round trip for $400, much less, of course, this is one way. But again, it's the importance of having someone that has multiple systems to look at to try to help with your cruise plans, and it benefited us this time. Grant got the lanyards. Thank goodness. We eventually we sat down and mailed, I don't even know how many packages out. Some people had received them, some of them haven't. It's a crazy situation, but it seems like now everyone has received their stuff, which is good. You're right, Marcina. Yep. And Jax is over there playing. How do the kids handle the flight, Courtney? That's a great question. Amanda she's got to record a video on everything she did to make sure the kids were ready and had enough to do. She surprised the kiddos the morning of. She had a backpack with each of their names on it, and she had all kinds of activities from some of the big hits, a Play-Doh pack for Jackson so that he could use the tray, to flatten the Play-Doh on and use these different tools. He loved that. Beckett received a magnetic checkers board and tic-tac-toe board. It's a game that folds open, but everything's magnetic. We played, I don't know how many hours of checkers, how many games of checkers, but coloring books, sticker books. She got this book for Jax. Jax is coloring right now on this book, and it's a coloring book. It's also guessing, but he colors. It's blank, but he's got this special pen that when he colors over it, it reveals what color it needs to be. Everything stays in the lines you see on. There's no colors here. You need to know that. That's right, and you guess on who it is. But it's the marker doesn't get everywhere. It reveals kind of what the picture is, and you can see we're not on the plane anymore, and he's still playing with it. So, but she put all kinds of things together, and I said, Amanda, that's a great video to share. And that's not just for cruising. That's people who drive to the beach and go, 6 hours, 8 hours. And so she did a great job at that. I'm paying the same as you, $800 round trip from New Jersey to Barcelona. Unbelievable, Mark. I mean, it really is. I don't know how I need to push this because I don't want people to think that I'm only pushing it because I went. But right now, if you've ever thought about cruising internationally, and I know it's daunting, you haven't been to these places, it's a huge trip, and it does require a lot more effort and energy and planning, but right now is the time to do it. And the number one reason is if you fly to your cruises and you're flying and doing a Caribbean cruise, you're paying more money probably for your ticket than you would be to fly to the UK or to Barcelona. I mean, literally, you could save money on your ticket, and your cruise rate is about the same, honestly. A European cruise and a Caribbean cruise are about the same. So we're going to think of some way just to share. Maybe it's just a cost analysis video that would bore the average person, but to the cruiser who's looking for something different. I've been to the Caribbean 10 times. You need to look at international cruises right now. The prices are great. Good job, baby. Looks great. Looks great. Rick, I've got your text. I was checking my phone earlier. I'm way behind. Got 48 messages, but I did see some news there from Galveston and record-breaking numbers. Rick, I appreciate that so much. Carnival Dream Leave and Allure is dropping her lines. Yeah, it is. It's a 425. Wow. Magic ink pad. That's right, Courtney. It's. I'll have Amanda do it. Well, I'll encourage her to do a video because what she did was awesome and kept them busy the entire time. It did. She's a good mama. Is it cheaper to fly to London or Barcelona? They're about the same, honestly. We looked, with what we're doing now. We looked, and it was about the same. But be open minded. It's like Mark said earlier. I think he's flying British Airways. Guys, we flew SAS Airlines. There's probably not many here who's heard of SAS Airlines. There's probably people who, if they were told, hey, you're going to fly SAS from Chicago, we flew actually to Copenhagen, to Denmark, they'd say no. But you have to be open minded about it. Air Canada is a huge carrier, has a huge contract with Carnival, Royal Caribbean, British Airways is as well. TAP Airlines is another one. SAS is Scandinavian Airlines. You could find good deals. I promise you that. Yep. How many times can a person keep going to the same place? That's the reason why I'm cruising all over Europe. You're right. And as Mark has said before, you can do it back to back in Europe. And 1 week you're going to, Rome and different places like that. And the next week you're going to the Greek Isles or something. Instead of just going to a hot tropical climate that it's beach, 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 beach. You can have your beaches. Don't get me wrong. We just went to one yesterday, but there's a little bit more you can experience. And so I'll try to creatively give my 2 cents on people who book cruises, and we book 8 or 10 cruises a day. Hey, look at this. This is something different for sure. Dancing Yard, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. When are you supposed to board your ship? Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And when I say tomorrow morning, it is 11:27 p.m. We're going to be at the top of the hour very soon, and it will be officially cruise day, right? 11:30 p.m. here in Barcelona right now. So we're close. Scandinavian Airlines was awesome. Jackson's excited. Thank you, Jackson. SAS was awesome. Service was great. The setup of the plane, we had bid for almost like a Delta economy comfort type of seat where you have a little bit more leg room, a little bit wider seat, right, on that long flight. And we did not win our bid. So we had economy seating, but I'm 6'1" and still had enough room, and I was comfortable. And the food was great. They were going around like every 10 minutes, just walking up and down the aisle to see if you wanted water. The flight itself was smooth, and that's big to me. I hate flying, but it was smooth. It was good. It really was. And who sleeps the night before? You're right about that. You're exactly right. Dean, have a great Memorial Day weekend. 9 a.m. boarding is earlier than typical. Is that because it's inaugural? Yes, it is. The ship was just south of Barcelona today. She's actually, I've been watching her. She's creeping her way. I mean, she's crawling her way. But she's going to be in port probably at 6 or 7. And then, yes, 9 a.m. is a little bit earlier than normal, but that's what she's going to be in at 9. Well, she's going to be ready to board or check in at 9 a.m. Hopefully board by 10 a.m. We'll see about that. Yep. We still have a lot to do, though. We do. We're excited. One thing different as well, cruising in Europe, that I don't think is mentioned enough is once you go to check in, you go through security, and you're ready to go. You go through port stops as well, and shops. You can buy whatever alcohol you want. If it's wine, if it's any type of liquor, and you can bring it on. There really is no limit per se. You've got to carry it on yourself, so you can't get it and put it in your pack bags and go like that. But you can do that in European ports. And again, it's just another way to save money. If you cruise to the Caribbean, you buy that drink package. There's $700 or $800 right there. Whereas go international, and yes, you have to pay for your alcohol, and it's not crazy marked up. It's regular price. You carry it on. So there's another benefit there. And a loud truck outside our house. I cannot see the port from where we're staying. We're close to La Rambla, and the port is probably, depends on traffic. I've learned about Barcelona traffic. 15 minutes away. Yep. Hey, Terrence. He's still working on that book like a concentrated. What are you doing up at 11:30?
Good thing I'm drawing.
I know that. I know. Can you see the port? No, we can't. Absolutely. Mark, I appreciate that so much. And you were a lot of help. You know, we had a conversation 3 or 4 months ago, and everything you said was spot on. I can tell you that. And so we've had a blast. We really have. Guys, I wanted to hop on though. I know we've got, we're at 60 people on, which is the highest that we've been at, but we do have a lot to do. It's 11:30. Probably won't get much sleep. The jet lag hasn't bothered me, but I haven't slept much, and I don't sleep much anyway. 3 hours is usually, if I get 4 hours, I'm feeling good the next day at home, and I've got about 3 hours a night here, so probably won't get any tonight. None. I'm making sure everything is charged. I told Amanda we need every cord from every bag. We got to plug everything in. Make sure everything's charged for tomorrow. We'll see if we go live at 9-ish a.m. We'll probably 9:30, 9:45. It'd be middle of the night over there. I don't know. Do you shoot the notification out and people get mad at you? Good, Mark. It's great to hear that. It is. I hope that you're excited to follow.
Done.
Yeah, you are, baby. Hope that you're excited to follow along with us. We'll create all the content that we can. As always, we'll try to promise to get it up and posted for you, but you never know what happens. Internet situations, of course. But the Venezia is supposed to have Starlink internet. Supposed to be quick. Download speeds are better quick. We'll see how good upload speeds are. If they're good, we'll have content up all the time. If they're not good, we have our AT&T service where we can use our phone, which would be a whole nother ordeal to do, creating the video here and transferring it there and uploading it. But at least we'll be able to we're going to capture it for sure. We hope we can share it very, very fast. I hope that you're excited to follow us, and I hope that you have a cruise booked soon. I know what it does for your mind and your body, your mental health, to know that there's something to look forward to. And there are people who cruise once a year, once every 2 years. There are people who cruise once a month. But I hope you have something booked. You're ready to go. That looks good, baby. Giving us an update, right? That's what it's all about. He won't remember it. He's only 4. Beckett is 7. He'll remember it. And that makes it all worth it. Yep. Since you're usually in Central Time like me, you might be able to help me. I have to do my check-in on the 2nd. Is it Carnival site? It is Miami time, yes. So if you're Central Time, Courtney, you can check in at 11 o'clock p.m. Central Time on the 1st. Okay, because they're considering 11 o'clock p.m. Central Time to be the 2nd. Okay, so as you're entering into June 2nd, that's when you're checking in. It's actually 11 o'clock p.m. Central Time, June 1st. Yep. Jared, you're right about that. I'm always charging tablets and all of it. You're right about that. Hopefully you have good weather. We'll talk about weather too on our trip. Will G, it's great to see you. Greenland in September is going to be fun. Jen, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. If you're Golden Carnival, will Princess match you to gold? Chris, unfortunately, not right now. I wasn't going to mention this. I think we're going to have some news soon regarding to Carnival VIFP changes. We know they've been in the works. We know it's been a project. And we were teased. I say we, travel advisors were teased. And I won't even mention this on our recorded show that gets, thousands of views. But there'll be some news coming the 30th of something. Okay. And it's been hinted it's VIFP, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. And I say it's been hinted. It's been meetings that I've been in the last week, travel agent meetings. So 11 p.m. check-in. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Norway would be awesome. Awesome. I don't know what the changes could be, but I think, some of them are going to be, hopefully, maybe able to cruise different, sister lines and keep some sort of loyalty status as well.
The water pup I'm drawing.
The water pup, 30th of May.
And
30th of
our
May.
puppy's name is Zuma.
Zuma! Yeah, it's 30th of May. We'll see what it is. It's not at all locked to be VIP, but it'd be something. And it's not just to sell. It'd be something big. They made it, in the meeting, they made it bigger than a $50 deposit, low deposit sale. It's something else. Yep. We'll see, though. Jason, hope that you're doing well. We've been on here, I don't even know how long. 35 minutes. Wow. I agree about the money spent. Yep, I do. We're going to continue to pack our luggage. I'm going to try to get this one to bed. It's almost midnight and he's still up. And then we're going to wake up early and we're leaving here around 8:15.
And going on a cruise.
We are? No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we are. Or I was just drawing.
Don't. Jackson. Magic marker. Is it magic? I think so. Chef, thank you very much. Emerald will be there tomorrow too. So excited to follow your adventure on Venezia. We booked for next June out of New York. It's going to be great. It is. It's going to be, 15 days is almost double the length of our longest cruise we've done, 8 days. So it'd be fun too to see that. Hope they don't cancel my status. I don't think they will. Guys, I hope that you have an awesome Sunday evening. It's only 4:37 back at home, 5:37 at the latest. I hope that you've had a great weekend. You have a great day off tomorrow. We'll put out as much content as we can. If you have questions, of course, let us know. Amanda and I are still working. I meant to point this out 30 minutes ago. Amanda and I are still working on the ship. We may be slower to respond, especially the first week, because it is port intensive and they are long, 12-hour days at port, which we love. If you're emailing me and asking me, hey, I'm cruising out of Port Canaveral next July of 2024, and I would love to know where's the best place to park. That's a great question. It's a fair question, but it's probably not a question that I'm going to prioritize and answer in a typical same-day response. It may be a couple of days, several days before I respond to your parking question of July of 2024. But we have a whole list of cabins, over 200 cabins right now that are price protected. We check them every week. We're going to do that. We have people that will say, add this person to my cabin, change my sell date. We will do that. We are booking new cruises. We are helping with excursions and things like that if your cruise is soon. But if it's just a general question, you'll see a slight delay. You will. Absolutely. €5 from South. That's about where we're at. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, €5. I was expecting like 17 or something. Royal Caribbean has added a second casino non-smoking on the Allure. I saw that. And their offers have been crazy lately, Grant. Used to two people in the cabin would receive the offer, a $100 offer or something like that. And now Royal Caribbean on some of their ships, maybe their most popular ships or sailings, they're offering the casino guest who has the offer a discounted rate or a free rate, but then their second guest is a normal rate. And that hasn't gone over very well. But we'll see what happens. There is a non-smoking casino in the Venezia as well. I saw John post that video today. Guys, I could go on, and I will if I sit here and don't click this button to end it, because I love being here with you guys. But I hope you have an amazing Sunday. Happy Memorial Day. At the end of the day, we remember why we can do this, and it's because of men and women who for a long time have fought for our country and said, you know what, this way of living, this democratic system, these things that we call freedoms means something, and they are worth something. And for thousands of men and women, they've said that something is my life. My one and only life. Yep, I'm going to go fight. Yep, I'm going to be part of this mission. Yep. I'm going to do what I've been trained to do. Yep, I'm going to give up my life. And we remember that every day. We especially will and have on this trip, because without that, I would not be sitting. A guy from a small town in Arkansas sitting in Barcelona, Spain, not supposed to happen, but I'm able to because of things that have been done for me like that, and opportunities I've tried to create over the years. Do you honestly think Icon will be 100% functional with everything open on inaugural, John? That's a great question. I think it will be. They're ahead of schedule right now, about 3.5 weeks ahead of schedule. Sea trials start next month. We don't have we don't have an exact date. Last I had checked a week ago, I was keeping an eye on that. I didn't see it then. I have not checked in the last week. But sea trials are starting. There could be multiple sets because of the new systems that Royal Caribbean is incorporating. And of course, the size of the ship. But I think she will be 100% functional. I think she will stop in Galveston, Texas in December. I think she will. We're going to see. If she does, I'll be there. December 23rd, 22nd, 21st. Come on, bring her on. Bring her on. Bon voyage. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. Happy Memorial Day to my granddaddy who gave his life in Desert Storm, Courtney. Sacrifice. So many have done it. We appreciate your granddaddy who stepped up to the occasion, stepped up to the challenge. That's why we can do what we do. And we remember that all the time. Your son is having a big time on that bed. I know. He just walked out probably looking for mama. Hope he's getting tired. It's been awesome. Yep. Try to get some rest here. Got some work to do, but I wanted to hop on and say hello to you. Wanted to see if this would even work. I wanted to update you on some of the things that we have going on. If you're not following our Facebook page, be sure you're doing so. We have shared literally hundreds of pictures now this trip that we can't share on YouTube. I can't just throw pictures on YouTube and say, hey, here's what we did today. So he did not go find mama. So I've make sure that you join our Facebook page. You join, I'll let you in, and you can keep up to date with the picture side of things. Man, it's loud tonight. Sunday night. It's loud. That's the door closed too. It's loud. Have a great rest of your Sunday, a good Memorial Day. And the next time I see you, hopefully there'll be a cruise ship either behind me or I will be on a cruise ship. And we'll share our journey, 15 days transatlantic, with about half of those days being port days and half being sea days. We'll see you in the morning right here on Island Time.